Hello there, welcome to another special edition of African Football Archives, and today we are looking at Nigeria's success at the 1996 Olympics. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video. Over the history of the Olympic Games, a number of teams have achieved such heights that they can only be described as incredible. In this episode of African Football Archives, we'll look at the Nigerian men's football team who took the world by storm at the 1996 Olympics. August 3rd, 1996 will be etched forever in the memory of African football custodian and even more for soccer-mad Nigerian fans who celebrated with glee the country and indeed the continent's historic first soccer gold medal win at the 1996 Centennial Olympic Games in Atlanta. Prior to the defeat of the West Africans at the Quadrennial Games in Atlanta, African teams had labored to win any kind of medals dating back to 1920 when Egypt were the first to represent the continent in the Olympic football tournament. The Pharaohs lost the third place classification to the then East Germany at the 1964 Games in Tokyo, while other notable headlines included that of Zambia, which hammered Italy 4-0 with a famous hat-trick from Kalushabwala in one of their preliminary group matches at the 1988 Games in Seoul. And there was also a historic bronze medal for the Black Meteors of Ghana at the Barcelona 1992 Olympic Games. 4 years after Ghana's feat in Spain, Nigeria went inches further when a national under-23 team proudly tagged the Dream Team in reference to the assemblage of some talented players by Dutch coach Joe Bonfrey grabbed the soccer gold medal with aplomb in the USA. Nowadays, many of the Nigerian football team that lit up the 1996 Olympic Games are known across the globe. The mercurial talent of J.J. Okocha, so good that they named him twice. The languid genius of the 1.97 meters Nwankwo Kanu. The backflip celebrations of Celestine Babayaro. The list goes on. But before that historic performance in Atlanta, the world was largely unaware of the burgeoning talent of the young Super Eagles. That doesn't, however, mean the squad hadn't already signaled their potential to the world. Keen followers of football would have been aware of the impressive performances of a country whose senior national team had won the 1994 African Cup of Nations before succumbing to a 2-1 loss to the eventual runners-up Italy in the last 16 of the 1994 World Cup. And truly eagle-eyed football fans would have also made note of the fact that, with the Olympics essentially being an under-23 tournament, the members of the Nigerian team who had won the 1993 Under-17 World Cup in Japan would be coming of age at the right time. Even so, this was the Olympics and the usual suspects would be ready to compete, including the South American giants Argentina and Brazil. Argentina's squad for that year's games included future legends Hernan Crespo, Xavier Zanetti, and Matias Almeida. Brazil, for their part, could count on an all-star cast that included Roberto Carlos, Rivaldo, and a certain 19-year-old forward who would go on to win the FIFA World Player of the Year award on 3 separate occasions, Ronaldo. The squad included sextuplets of hulking striker Daniel Amokachi, mercurial midfielder Austin J.J. Okocha, defense Trojan Uche Ukechukwu, left-footed winger Victor Ikpepa, the 1994 African Footballer of the Year Emmanuel Amunike, and the pass master Sande Olise, who incidentally were all members of the Super Eagles that remarkably won the 1994 African Cup of Nations in Tunisia. But at the Atlanta Games, the Dream Team beat both Hungary and Japan with identical 1-0 wins, but also lost 1-0 to Brazil in their final preliminary Group D tie to progress to the knockout stages of the Olympic football tournament. However, the Olympic team began to show their sterner stuff from the knockout stages, and they decimated Mexico 2-0 in the quarterfinals and edged Brazil 4-3 via the golden goal rule in the semifinals. That game against the South Americans was regarded as their final before the final, and by the 78th minute, the peerless Brazilians, complete with the likes of Ronaldo and Bebeto, were leading Nigeria 3-1. But the West Africans had other ideas as they turned the tide with barely a quarter of an hour left of regulation time. Striker Victor Ikpepa soon struck a lively shot past goalkeeper Dida to reduce the tally to 3-2, and almost in regulation time, Nwankwo Kanu popped the ball up to knee level before drilling it between defenders Aude and Ronaldo Guira for the equalizer. And in the 4th minute of extra time, Kanu again delivered the golden goal to set Nigeria against another South American powerhouse, Argentina, for the gold medal match. We had a lot of characters and quality players in the team, which really helped us a great deal at Atalanta. Kanu, the captain of the team, who was bestowed the 1996 African Footballer of the Year, said, "Winning the soccer gold medal and being the first team to do that from Africa in Atlanta was special, but I think it was more than that," he added. He explained further, "The pressure was really on us when we got to the semi-finals to meet Brazil again because they had beaten us 1-0 in the group stage. We wanted to give everything, but nobody believed we could turn things around after we went down 3-1 toward the end of the match. Beating Brazil was very important, and it was like we had already won the trophy, though we were yet to play the final against Argentina. Winning the gold medal brought peace to our country because there was so much problem on the ground at that period. But after we won, nobody was talking about politics but football," Kanu recalled. Yet in the gold medal match against Argentina, the dream team had to dig deep into their armory as Amunike rose from the substitute bench to score the vital winning goal in the 90th minute for a 3-2 win before a near-capacity 86,117 spectators at the Sanford Stadium. "It was an important goal scored in my entire football career," Amunike, who moved from Sporting Lisbon to Barcelona after the Atalanta 96 games, said. "But above all, it was the goal that gave us the soccer gold medal. Personally, I have fond memories of the final match against Argentina because I came on as a substitute and I was able to contribute my part for the success of the team. I will always be grateful for the opportunity to represent my country at the Olympics, which, as you know, comes every 4 years, and being able to score the winning goal against Argentina will forever be in my memory," added Amunike, who also had the singular honor of scoring a brace that gave Nigeria a 2-1 win over Zambia at the 1994 African Cup of Nations. That's all for this episode. If there are any stories that you would like to share about Nigeria's success at the 1996 Olympics, please feel free to let us know in the comment section below. Till next time, it's goodbye.